Okay, now talking about the loans, because in this question, we were asked about two things. Describe teachings about debt, which is loan. Debt could be in different form. It could be in the form of money, lending the money, borrowing the money, and it could be something, becomes, debt upon you. For example, you bought something. Yeah, you ordered something from a restaurant, and when the parcel, it arrives to you, now the money is debt upon you. You did not took a loan from the restaurant, but you just ordered the item now from Amazon or something, any online platform. But now that at the time of receipt, at the time of receiving the item, the money is now debt upon you. It is not called loan, it is called debt. Got it? So debt is very general word. It is very
Okay.
general word, and loan, it is very specific, one of the forms of the debt. Yeah. So what is the form of loan? You go to bank and you ask for money. You say that give me 2 crore and I want to build my house, so give me 1 crore. And bank say okay, the interest will be 2.5%. You have, or 1% or 3% or anything, whatever their conditions are. So they will say the interest will be this, and we will give you the loan. So this loan, what are the teachings of our school about this loan, or in general what are the teachings of Islam about the loan? So we say that if the loan is without riba, then it is allowed. It is just a facilitation. Yeah, sometimes we need loan, we don't have money at the spot, so we borrow money as in the form of loan. So if it is not permitted, then the things becomes difficult. Yeah, so things become hard for us. So to facilitate our commercial transactions, the Sharia, it allows us to take the loan, but it is our preference, whether to take the loan or not. It is our preference. So the puritanical people, the more religious people, they try to avoid loan. Yeah, because it is responsibility, and so they prefer not to take loan. But in and of itself, it is a permissible thing. Yeah, only thing is that you are responsible to repay it. But loan that involves interest, it is undoubtedly it is haram, and it is not permissible. Yeah. So some commercial exchange, so let me give you some examples. you know some So for example, the flour versus wheat. Wheat means the grains, the grains, and the flour means when we go to the machine and we crush it, and it turns into the flour. So can we exchange flour with wheat? So, and how, what is the manner? So just put the same measure, same standard, apply it here, and we have the standard what, the genus and the measurement. So we measure the in case of exchanging the flour, flour versus wheat grain, we are exchanging these two. So their genus is same or not? Definitely their genus category is same, because flour is the second form of wheat actually, right? So they both are same. Their purpose is, their objective, the purpose is intended from both, they are same. That's why it makes it one form, one category. So genus is found. And what is measurement? So measurement is found or not? Yeah, flour, it is measured in saw. 1 saw, 2 saw. 1 saw, it is equal, a lot of things. 1 saw is equal to 3.5 kg. Got it? In our measurements, 3.5 kg is equal to 1 saw. Got it? So flour, other people, they measure flour and wheat both in saw. So both conditions are found. So now the result is that we can exchange these two equally. We can exchange them
Okay.
equally, and we can exchange them on spot immediately. Got it? Immediately. So what if the we don't exchange them equally? Maybe so flour is 1 kg, yeah, 1 saw, and wheat is 1.5 kg, 1.5 kg. So definitely it is riba. It is riba, and it is prohibited. Got it? But
Okay.
here's some more detail. If we exchange 1 kg flour with 1 kg wheat, jury says it is also not it is not permissible. But it should have permissible, because we are exchanging them equally without delay. So it should have permissible. Why is that it is not, permissible? Because flour is something, it get compressed, and it is hard to identify its exact precise measurement. It is hard. That's, and in the case of wheat, it is easy, because it doesn't get compressed. Yeah, so it is easy to measure the wheat. So they say if we exchange these two things even with this equal quantity, there remains doubt that maybe the flour was compressed, condensed, and there was an excess amount in it compared to the wheat. That's why they say it is not allowed to exchange flour with wheat in any case. Got it? But on the other hand, if you are exchanging a bread, yeah, this case, a bread with wheat, so here the apply the same criteria, which is say it, genus, and the second is measurement.
Okay.
Yeah, measurement. So here it is clear that their genus is not same. They are not same type. Wheat is different thing, bread is different thing. Got it? So their type is not considered same. That's why, and we learn, but their measurement is same. If we say their measurement is same, yeah, then in this case, in equal processing, in equal exchanging, it is allowed. Yeah, because excess here is allowed. We learned that when one thing is missing, whether it is genus or the measurement, the excess becomes permitted, but delay is not permitted. So in case of exchanging bread with wheat, the delay is not allowed. Still, it is still not allowed. Only the excess exchanging it is allowed, and it is not considered riba.
Okay.
Yeah. So another form of the riba is currency exchange. In Arabic it is called sorf. Yeah, sorf. Urdu wala sarf nahi, sorf. Seen, wo seen ke saath hai, this is with salt. So surf is currency exchange, the silver with silver or the gold with gold. So yeah, so here the it applies because genus is same and the measurement is same. Got it? So if you are exchanging the gold with silver, then what you say? Then the excess is permitted. Excess is permitted because genus is not same. Gold is different genus and silver is different. So excess is permitted. But the delay in all cases remains unpermitted. Why? Because their measurement is same. Their measurement is same. So means they are measured in specific scales. So it is same. Now conclusion. So the Hanafi school teaches that riba and interest, they are strictly forbidden to ensure justice and fairness, transparency, and to avoid the exploitation. So loans are encouraged, but loans are encouraged. Yeah, loans are encouraged, but must be free of profit. Only condition is that the loan must be free of profit. There should not be any profit involved. Yeah, or any profit or any benefit. So if somebody gives you 1,000, if you borrow 1,000 from a person, from your friend, and your friend lend you 1,000 dirham, but she says you have to give me that favor. Yeah, you have to give me this or that favor, any maybe pick and drop service, you have to provide me pick and drop service. Yeah, so any benefit, if she is stipulating in this loan payment transaction, then it becomes riba. Yeah, this is not allowed. So the loan must be pure and transparent without any profit or additional benefits, and debtors are obliged to repay promptly. But even though loans they are permitted, but the debtor means the one who took that loan, yeah, who borrowed the money, he has to repay the money as soon as possible, because it is a great responsibility. So promptly he has to repay. Commodity change, commodity means these things, yeah, goods and wheat and other things, sha'ir, barley and other things. Commodity exchange must follow the rules of equivalence. So they must follow the rule of equivalence to prevent exploitation. So these measurement aims to maintain ethical, equitable, and socially responsible financial conduct. Yeah, in accordance. So it must be Sharia compliant. Yeah, in a nutshell, it must be compliant, Sharia compliant. Yeah, they must remain within the Sharia rules.
Okay.
Yeah. So that was all about the interest. and so much can be said about the this, and there are many dimensions, many knickknacks, but we can't discuss here because this is beyond our scope here in Islamic studies. It is the the vast subject, vast topic in fiqh, you know and there are a lot of discussions and disputes and extrapolations.